Good morning, it is Thursday and I majorly slept in this morning. I had stuff to do, had videos to film, had editing and packing bits, and I slept till about 9:30. So tired, and I didn't even have that much of a late night. Anyway, I thought I'd do a short vlog this morning just to say hi. I've got a few little bits to share. And then obviously I'm working for the rest of the evening. So this is also kind of a test for how Thursdays are going to work in Vlogmas, because if I'm vlogging every day, I need to learn to vlog kind of quite compactly on a Thursday morning. In a strange turn of events, I'm having tea. I just fancied a cup of tea this morning. And I've made myself a list of things to be getting on with. I found a clipboard the other day and was like, oh yes, this is going to keep me organised. This is what I've been looking for my entire life. So keeping organised, check. I've got a list of everything that I need to do this morning before I start work. And this is the only way stuff gets done. Usually I do it on my computer or on my phone. But I'll sit there like this morning so far. I've had an hour on the sofa, just doing a little bit of editing. The whole time I'm like, I have this thing in the back of my mind, like there's something I'm supposed to be doing, something I'm supposed to be doing. That thing over my mind of like all of this massive, ominous, overwhelming tasks, but none of them have a name because I haven't written them down. Once I write them down, I know, okay, I can work through them methodically. This makes sense. But until I write them down, they're just kind of like a swirling mess of ideas of things that need to be done. And in a moment, I remember one of them. I have to grab it before I forget it. I'll tell you something that did arrive. Our replacement marriage certificate. Did you know, in order to renew your vows in Vegas, you need a copy or your original marriage certificate? Do I know where that is off the top of my head? I do not. And so I had to pay way over the odds to get a replacement within a week, because my photographer sent me this whole, I need to put that on my list. She sent me a questionnaire, photographer questionnaire, that I need to fill in of like all these things that she needs to know before. And it also had a checklist of stuff to make sure that I'd brought. One of the things was that. And I was like, what do you mean? I used to take it everywhere with us. A marriage certificate, Ella's birth certificate, and I had a photocopy of Ella's dad's passport. And on the back of that, he'd written, basically, I give permission for me to take her out of the country, because we had a couple of issues coming home from places because I don't share a surname with Ella. I never did. And so I used to always have it in our travel wallet. So I felt fairly confident when she sent me this checklist, and I went to the travel wallet, not there. Where is it? I have absolutely no idea. So anyway, it arrived. We have it now, but kind of an annoying expense. Kicked some stuff off my list already, had my tea. Actually developed a bit of a taste for tea when I boiled the kettle to make myself another cup. I'm just finishing off my packing video, and I'm going to try on the dress that just arrived. Another vintage dress. I'm an animal. I won't be stopped. And these beautiful smoothing shorts that I bought from Primark last night. These are my, if these don't work, I'm done, shapewear for my wedding dress. So I'm going to try those on now. Oh my God. They completely, 100% do the job. The lighting is terrible because it's one of those, like the middle of the day where it's just bright. So this is absolutely incredible. I've tried so many different kinds of shapewear. And I was resigned to, it's never going to be 100%, but you could see a very definite line here. It's pretty much completely gone. This is incredible. Like you can see a little maybe, but that's nothing. That is nothing compared to what it was like before. This is amazing. Primark, and they cost practically nothing. Do you know what? One of you actually told me Primark had worked for, I think it was like your daughter's wedding or something. And I was like, I went when we were in London, they had nothing in my size. And I was just, whatever. I went randomly last night to Meadowhall, and I went to Marks and Spencer, and I just thought, I don't want to spend £40 on a pair that maybe isn't going to work. These are incredible. This is the other dress. Had to take the shorts off to wear this dress because they came down to like here. This is the shortest dress. Like I would have to be very careful. You can see in the back, it is short. I have to be very careful with my movements because it's very, very short. I probably would have to buy some like little kind of hot pants. In fact, just bought these from Victoria's Secret, which are kind of like exactly what I'm talking about, just to give me kind of a little bit of confidence because it is short, but very cute. And most importantly, what I was looking for, I wanted something kind of that felt a little bit special and sparkly and white, but really, really comfortable. And I'm not thinking about my midsection at all. Truthfully, honestly, I spent so much time over the past couple of days looking on Reddit and different forums about that specific C-section line, which I know it feels like I'm going on and on, but I spent a lot of time looking on these forums, and I so feel for these women because there are people who just feel so awful about their bodies since they've had children. I can tell you 99% of the time I never think about this. It's only in certain outfits, and most of the time I'm just like, well, I just won't wear that outfit. In this instance, I really wanted to wear this dress and I wanted to feel comfortable in it. I knew I was being photographed. If I wasn't going to be photographed, I wouldn't even think of it. Like, just walking around, I don't care. But I didn't want to pay money for photos that I was going to look back on and be like, oh, that's all I can see. Do you know what I mean? I honestly don't think of it that much. It doesn't really bother me that much. It's only in certain clothes. And when I am shopping for clothes, I mention it because it's something that I will go, well, I'm not going to buy that because I don't like this. But when I'm wearing, do you know, I didn't appreciate how awful it makes certain people feel. And it really put things in perspective for me because I don't have that feeling. And I just, reading some of the things people had written, it could bring a tear to your eye, honestly, because it has just, it really hugely impacts, number one, a woman's self-image, their actual body image, but also then it must go on to impact relationships, romantic relationships. And if you can't have an open conversation with your partner or with your friends, then people then maybe don't want to go out with their friends. They kind of lose friendships because they don't want to go and do things. It's so awful. It's so awful. Anyway, off track, kind of. But I was looking for something that I would feel totally comfortable with, both when I look in the mirror and also just like actual comfortable. And although it is teeny tiny, it's very, very kind of loose around the midsection, and really comfortable to wear. So it's a winner. Just for the sake of argument, I tried on the just the Victoria's Secret pants that are like seamless underneath the dress, and I also can't see it. So I think part of this is lighting. Part of this is just like you can see certain things in certain lights maybe, or it's just disappeared. I'm so warm after I need the tea bag out of, if you're on top of my tea bags. I'm so warm after trying stuff on. I actually had to put on like a summer dress because I'm like, you know, and also my hair. When at this time of year where it's that kind of, is it warm, is it cold? It feels like I'm wearing a scarf all the time when my hair is on my shoulders. So I just have to get everything off me and put something small on for a minute. Can't imagine this is gonna be enough clothes when I go to pick up Milo from school. I'm definitely gonna need a jumper and some leggings. So another thing that arrived, which was an exciting delivery, was these. How gorgeous, like they don't, maybe a little bit of the foliage looks not 100%. They don't look fake, do they? They don't look like silk. Gorgeous. And she's put this ribbon on that is the exact colour that I was looking for. Lee wants a pocket square. I've ordered him one from Moss Bros, like a wool a wool silk combination one, because we just couldn't find one that looked nice and was the right colour. So I'm hopeful that will arrive for him to collect tomorrow at the local store. I also ordered an iPad case, and as I was opening it, I was thinking, why is it taking me so long to order an iPad case? And then I remembered I kept ordering iPad cases and they were the wrong size, and I've done it again. I reordered, and there should be another one come today. But I think this has happened 3 or 4 times, and I was like, screw it, I'll just keep the one I've got. It's falling apart, it's actually broken. So it's not super safe to stay in there, but I just kept ordering the wrong size. And anyway, I'm hopeful that the one I've got is the right one. It seems like the very, very first iPad Pro was a completely different size to any other iPad. So I think I've got the right one. Should come later, but now I've got a little bit of final editing to do before I start work. It's Friday. I was working till about 10 last night, and then because Lee was asleep downstairs on the sofa with the dog, I thought I would probably crack on with packing. So I've packed some more stuff, made a start on my carry-on things, and I was going through my travel toiletries, which is so fun. I love doing travel toiletries. I've put together a little plastic bag for the plane, and I was decanting things I mean, is it not the most fun to take big things and put them into little pots? Like I took my, not Estee Lauder, Elizabeth Arden 8-hour like mist thing, which I love on a plane, but it's a relatively large bottle. It's about twice the size of this. And then I found this empty bottle that I put that into. I used a little old mini Pixie retinol for a cleanser. What else did I decant? Oh, these. I love these. I just used 2 of them this time. For a lip balm that was nearly done, this is Carmex. And this is La Roche-Posay Cic Plus Balm. So this is the kind of little mini bits of stuff that I'm taking with me on the plane. It's so much fun. And I was doing kind of last minute beauty stuff. Again, as I always say, beauty of working from home. I had cream on my feet. I was using my red light therapy mask while I was working. I had in my Crest white strips. Also, I've been using like just a regular cleanser on a cotton pad to clean the inside of this mask. I have no idea how you're supposed to, because obviously it's electric. I have no idea how you're actually supposed to clean it. But that's what I've been doing to make sure that it is like not all a hob for bacteria, because often I put on skincare and then I do my mask. So it can get a little bit grubby. Put on my Crest strips, put on my mask. Living the actual dream. It's Friday night. It's red wine time. This is because I've just watched Scandal. Every time I watch Scandal, I need red wine. Also, brothers and sisters. What are your like drinking shows? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I feel like if I Googled it, there'd probably be blog posts dedicated to what to drink while watching certain shows. Anyway, we've done our pre-holiday clean, which is a mad thing to do on a Friday night, but Friday night is our cleaning night. And I'm like half packed. So first thing in the morning, that is job one, because tomorrow I'm getting my nails done and my hair trimmed at the same time. I have no idea how that's going to go, but it was the only way it could be fit in after my hairdresser let me down. And I'm meeting my friend for lunch. So I'm going to end this vlog here. The next time I will pick up is when we are probably on our way down to the airport on Sunday night. It's just going to be kind of like a mad 48 hours now. Between now and then, nothing particularly exciting to vlog. Not that there really is ever anything exciting to vlog. But probably the next time you actually see anything from us will be live in Vegas. We're going to do some kind of wandering around stuff. So yeah, look out for that. And the vlogs won't be here for a while because I'm not going to edit while I'm there. I just want to kind of like be there and really enjoy it after so long of looking forward to the trip. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following along. I know so many of you have said that you're weirdly invested in this, and I really appreciate that because I get it. I'm really flogging at dead horse at this point. I'm going to need a serious project once this is finished, because what am I going to do with all my spare time? But yeah, just at this point, I'm feeling kind of almost relaxed. It's kind of almost here. I'm almost actually prepared. We're going to be there in like 2 days' time.